about curl and iron and curls today. A lot of people ask me to do curl tutorials, so here we go.
Pay attention. What did you just do?
What did I just do? Took my flat iron. I'm using a Rusk CTC flat iron right now. Grab that thing, turn that thing, drag that thing.
Oh, Patrick, don't you do this to me no more. What kind of curl is this?
You know what? It's just, I don't know. I'm gonna try to explain it. It's easy to me, I guess, but hard to others, or whatever. But I guess I call it the turn and drag because that's all I'm doing. I'm grabbing a piece of hair, turning it one time, like turn one full rotation, and I just drag it the rest of the way. And this will give you the Shirley Temple curl. What I want you guys to know too is your flat iron size does matter. Some people use a 1 inch. I tend to use things that are bigger than a 1 inch because especially when you're working with weaves, you don't want to take a full head of 20-inch extension and use a 1 inch flat iron. You know what I'm saying? That's a no-go. You'll end up looking like, I mean, who could I say? Besides your girlfriend, Damien, who?
Who's my girlfriend?
Who?
What Wayne?
Choppy that works at Wings and More?
Work at Wings and More. She got
Damien's girlfriend that works at Wings and More.
She got that Milky Way corkscrew.
Exactly, one of those mannequins at your local beauty supply that's just extra tight, extra dry.
That's right.
Yeah, you want to stay away from that guy. But so use something like 1.5, something like that. 3. Just turn and drag, pretty much. I do this method versus this because that really doesn't do anything but wear your wrists out. You know what I mean? So you want to grab it, turn it, drag it, twist, and turn these together. Doing it like this basically spares your wrist a lot of turning, and you can actually control the curl pattern. You can choose where you're going to add body, where you're not going to add body, how loose or tight your curl is. If I took this and I kept turning, you kind of end up with, it'll be a little tighter than the other curls. That's why I pretty much drag it one time because it gives me like a curl, but it's like a loose curl, you know? Loose curls are in. That's really pretty. Only tight curls that are in right now really are what that knee curl that Kelly Rowland wears all the time. You know, that's really high. But other than that, I don't see anybody walking down the street with just super Shirley Temple curls out of line. I use the comb here to make sure this hot hair doesn't burn my fingers. I'm not seasoned yet.
Could you hear about me?
Yes, you can tell. You gotta be like Damon. You gotta roll and everything. Okay, with burning your fingers and your lips. You know what I mean? Stuff like that.
Hi. I'm still alive.
Your lips is black.
I look like Barack Obama. Don't do me.
So basically with this, what I'm doing right here, and you can achieve, I see a lot of people do like Kim Kardashian tutorial and things like that. For the Kim Kardashian look, it's not so much the curls, it's the cut. And I think a lot of people don't understand that. Everybody goes online and like, oh, I want to learn how to curl like Kim Kardashian. It's not really the curl. Curl your hair and let it fall. You get the same look. You know what I mean? It's about the cut and where your layers are. If you have a little too, wispy things there and fringe around the front, you'll end up with that. You know what I'm saying? You could be the worst curler in the world. I mean, I guess that's what I think. Everybody else finds curling complicated for some reason, and I don't. So.
But what now? I like some curls, but why some of them curls look like they just wrapped their hair around this and just took it out from the bottom and it has that little tube? Why do that? They like that?
That's the flexi rod. The flexi rod that they put in their hair and didn't pick out the curl the next morning.
Yeah, and they wearing it like big dreadlocks.
I don't know. I can't explain that. I can't explain stuff that doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, because
you know what I mean. I don't know.
This is what you do.
Yeah. But pretty much it's very simple, very easy. You're not looking for the style automatically, and I think that's where a lot of people mess up too. Tell you guys a funny story. Damien had some friends come in here earlier, and they were up here critiquing how I curled. They said, you know, it doesn't look cute. It needs to look more like a style. When you curl hair, well, this is just for me. Sometimes, you know, if it's short hair, when you curl, you end up with a style at the end. But to me, put the curl or put whatever pattern there is in there, and then you style at the end, especially when you're doing curls, because by the time you get done with this side, you've curled to perfection and placed and styled, and get to this side is dropped. You're doing too much. You know what I'm saying? Do the curls, let the curls sit there curled, and let them cool off. You get what I'm saying? Because while you're busy trying to style and perfect this side, by the time you get over here, it's going to be two different, you know what I mean, two different ways. Pin the curls up if that's what you're looking for, a tight style that's in a certain spot. Once you get done with them, do little pins and pin the curls up and let them set. You know what I mean? Because making sure one side is perfect and the other side you gotta, you know, make sure you curl it to try and match is kind of retarded. Just curl them, let them cool down, let them get their curl pattern in their set, and then go plucking at it. Otherwise, you're just wasting time.
Oh no, that's fine. Okay.
I'm back to my FHI flat iron. I use them both.
What?
The way I like to do my curls too, and I think a lot of people should practice with curls too, is I make my little slices up and down all the way across the head. Some people start in the back, and I think that's where a lot of people mess up too. When you curl your hair, just go from, I like to go from one side to the other, because then you don't end up with that kind of, what are those curls called? They're so disgusting. Okay.
Ugly.
Like, so if you start with slices this way from the back, you're just gonna have rows and rows of curls. Like, it's hecka nasty. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's hecka nasty though. You just don't need all those curls. Where are you going? You know what I mean?
My friends that came in here earlier, I bet you they do them kind of curls.
Yeah.
She look like it.
Right. You're going to a quinceañera or your 5-year-old is in a wedding. That's where you do those curls. You know what I'm saying?
Not
Like,
pussycat dolls.
you don't need rows and rows and rows. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody wears that. When they come back in, I'll let you know. I'll be doing a video about it.
No, you're not putting that mustache
Yes,
on my
I
camera.
am.
No, you're not.
Just start in the back, one slice, get your Marcel wax. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what noses is.
Hey, how about not just to jump the subject? How about somebody the other day? They got their locks started with curl wax.
Ooh. And there it is. I'm telling you, it's going around. You want something, I guess, to show you kind of what it looks like. You know, loose. You know what I'm saying? Loose. Said it was closed? Really? Just lazy. Just don't want to work. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of get a nice little ocean wave with this pattern, just going up and down. When you start slicing rows this way, that's when it gets big. You know what I mean? Kids is in here just tearing it up. That's when it gets big, and you end up with big hair, and you didn't even want to go there. You know what I'm saying? And then for a lot of people too, I had one of my clients ask me the other day. She was like, "Can you flat iron it first and then curl it?" I don't like doing that. Let me tell you why. You just wasted a good 30 minutes. This hair, as soon as it gets heat, it's going to melt. It's going to do what you ask it to do. You don't want to tell it to do two different things. It's a waste of time to go through somebody's head and thoroughly flat iron it, and especially when you have Indian hair or Brazilian hair. You're telling the hair to be straight. Then you go behind that and you tell it, "Oh, I want you to curl." You just wasted 30 minutes. Like, that hair, those curls are going to fall so fast. You know what I'm saying? It's best to take natural hair and at its natural wavy state like this, and then go ahead and curl it from this point, because number one, it'll hold your curls a lot longer and they'll be a lot bouncier. You'll have more body. You know what I mean? It's not huge, but it'll have more body, more movement, I guess. So I see people doing that a lot, and I'm just like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? And then that's another thing too. You go back behind some hair, you just straighten and try and put curls in it, and then you grab, pump it up because that hair just no longer wants to curl. You just straighten it.
Huh?
Yeah.
That's the next step, huh?
That's that Damien style.
What's that? Stick it and glue it?
Pump it up.
That's holding it tight. That's right. I don't need this to go nowhere. I don't even like wind to make my hair move. Only thing I would have to add to her little video is make sure you have quality tools.
Look at this. This is not a quality tool.
Yeah, but you know how to work that. And I bet you that flat iron ain't no big golden hot either while you sitting up here flipping back and forth.
Yeah, when you get flat irons, I've said it in my previous videos, but a lot of people still don't know. Make sure your flat iron, whatever flat iron you get, goes up to 450, and make sure it has a temperature dial. This one, go up, go down. You know what I'm saying? Do not buy those flat irons that you buy and you have to guess, well, how high does this fit? You know what I'm saying? Like, those don't work. They do not work. They're either 410 or I think the cheese, I don't know, it just depends on, you know, what cheese you buy. Some of them are like 420, set at 420, and then there's others that are set at 450. But my thing is, I notice a lot of people at home too. If you have a 450 flat iron and you're flat ironing one piece to death, you have killed this hair. You know what I'm saying? 450 is something you want to grab that hair and do it one time. You shouldn't have to go back over a curl 2 and 3 times. Like for me, curling her hair probably taking me, how long have I been doing this?
Not that long.
12-20.
12-20, okay. So under 20 minutes, pretty much under 15 minutes, you should be done with the situation. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have to go over curls again and again. Oh, that didn't curl right. That didn't curl. I don't want to do it. One time and be done with the situation. And that's what a good flat iron will do for you anyway.
Message from African Treasures on Facebook.
That's a fish. I got one. There's a food. I got some. Oh, this is a lot.
Ooh, this comb is garbage. No 99-cent combs. Go to your local beauty supply, get a bone comb. They're about $7-8. They're awesome. Why I don't have a bone comb in my hand right now?
Because she stole all of mine and I took them back. I took it back. You sure right. Oh, borrowing thief.
Killer part is all these people who don't comb their hair who are stealing.
I knew you was about to go for my head.
What is that about?
Don't hate on my head.
What's that about? That
Is you
kills
looking
me.
like something from Mari Clothing with this blonde
That
hair?
straight up kills me.
Mm.
Don't comb your head, but still. That's why they had to lock up the deodorant. People like that.
Yeah, you liar.
Look. I want it. Mom.
But
Hey, and taking my top. And my car. Let me give it to you. Hello.
hello. So basically you want to take the flat iron
Hello.
and tell the hair where you want it to go pretty much. We are giving the hair directions with the flat iron. And this side should be good and ready. You know what I mean? I'm going to pluck it out for you guys so you guys can see kind of what that process is like. I don't waste too much time on trying to, once again, style it while I curl it because it's gonna fall. So let those curls that you just put in there, let the hair cool off so it understands, okay, we're supposed to be curling right now. We're not supposed to be straight or whatever the deal is. So once I have her curled pretty much, you look from this angle. Come over here. You gotta come to the other side. Yeah.
What?
This is where we're gonna start from. This is where we're gonna go with it. I like the finger through because you can basically put the hair where you want it to go. No issues. But she has a nice, just kind of like loose flowing curl. You see that? It's all going kind of wavy, and once it falls, it's gonna fall really nicely too. Not too tight. Put your finger through it. And it almost looks like the wand curl too, just a little bit. You know what I mean? How it's kind of loose wave. Let me do a wand curl one too. You want it shorter, But you have a nice little obedient style. Both sides are going to match up because we didn't start plucking the death out of this side when we started. Yeah, she said, let me get it out of my eye. We're going to get it out of her eye. These things are pretty cool too. If you have one, the FHI heated razor. Where do you get it, you ask? You don't. FHI doesn't sell them anymore. That's why I said if you have one already. That was fun.
Be like, oh, you put that razor by your stove.
Okay.
Come on, let's go to the store and get some.
This one's a little dull. I've been wearing this thing out. But it's really, really good as far as fringe and bang go. Gives you a real natural look.
After this one, I want to show them my dance moves. Like,
That's good. Yeah, she's ready. See what's going on here? Awesomeness. Not too big, just a tad. Sorry, yeah. Let's do it.
Let's go, let's go. You can get it. Let's play the zombie game. Yeah. You're just zombie. No.
Good deal. And that's her finished look. Look at the back. Just loose curls. It's all a green. Can you see it?
yeah, I got it.
Not too tight, you know, but just twist and drag. Twist and drag. Very quick. Done deal. Okay, I'll come back to you yapping about something else a little later. Peace and weaves. Char Joiner. See you later.